TRX squat jumps. We're using these to assist with us getting ready for the impact of landing with bouldering or progressing into more high impact exercises postpartum. What we want to think about here when we are doing these squat jumps is that we are really focused on the landing, okay? We want to make sure that we can absorb the landing. We got to kind of find this Goldilocks situation where we're not stiffening up against the landing and we're also not just falling victim, if you will, to the landing and just having no support or structure whatsoever. When we have no support or structure whatsoever, that just means we're just like a little bit too loose. We need to stiffen up a bit. If we're too stiff, then that's a little too jarring. We don't want things to be quite that intense and have that much tension. So that really kind of middle ground is where we want to be able to find ourselves. What we want to think about here is that we have support from the suspension system, TRX, or even rings that we're using can be super, super helpful. That is going to take some of the impact away when you are landing, and it is going to help you get a little more power when we are coming up for the jump. So some things that we don't want to do is we don't want to start like way up here with the suspension trainer all up in our face. You want to make sure you have tension on suspension to start. That's super important. Then from here, what's going to happen is you are going to bend down and let your arms straighten, okay? Don't try and bend down with your arms bent. That's going to feel really odd. You're going to bend down, your arms are going to let go, and from here, you're going to simultaneously kind of straighten up from the hips and pull with your arms at the same time, okay? So you're going to be here and you're going to come up. As you come up, you're going to go airborne a little bit and you're like, woo, okay, I'm flying. Now, you're going to come back down. What's going to happen when you come back down is I want you to think about absorbing but controlling just a bit, okay? Don't grip this for dear life, okay? You're going to be okay, I promise. You don't need to grip this like super, super hard and being tried to stiffen up against everything. Light grip, like 2 to 3 out of 10, okay? So you're going to come down and you're just controlling a little bit and you want to just exhale. I don't want you to think about trying to lift your pelvic floor or really kind of do anything else for the moment except just exhaling. We want to let the pelvic floor do its thing. By exhaling, you're giving the pelvic floor a little bit more support, and we're making sure that when we land, if possible, I don't want anybody to hear you land. That's really important. It's a little hard for me right now. This clunky knee makes my landing mechanics subpar, but yours are going to be much better. What I want to happen when you land is for nobody to hear it, okay? Is not what we want. We don't want this thud down on the ground. So that is your TRX squat jump. Hopefully that was helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.